My GF of 3 years left me for a man she met online 2 months ago. My 23 male girlfriend 21 female moved out and left me 2 weeks ago. My girlfriend lived with me for almost 3 years. She ended up getting distant around the start of August and started talking to her friends a lot. She did not have a job and I provided for her the whole time we lived together from the point she moved in. We adopted a cat and had an entire life together. She ended up finding a guy online that she had never actually met and moved in with him after knowing him for 2 months. When she originally broke up with me and said something about moving in with her friend to me, I started to freak out quite a bit and ask her if there was a more stable opportunity for her, like living with her brother or something. She ended up lying to me and saying she was going with her brother because she had decided that I was freaking out a little too much, and ended up lying to me and my mom about pretty much everything leading up to her leaving. Less than 2 weeks later she is already getting nutted inside of when she isn't on BC and needing to take a plan B. I shouldn't even freaking know that BTW, she's disgusting for even bringing that up. I actually found out that she didn't go with her brother by her putting her new boyfriend on the phone. I kinda knew she was lying all along. It just sucked to find out like that. I really wanted to believe her and I did because my entire reality was crumbling and I needed some sort of peaceful ending or positivity to cling on to. She lied to me and dragged it every step of the way. I wanted to do long distance, so I asked her and she said she wasn't ready for that yet or even looking for love because she needs time to get over me, but that she would let me know. She originally told me her friend was gay before I even knew she was interested. I found out that she had told him that we weren't dating around a month before we actually stopped. It seems like everything in my life recently was just a blatant lie. I caught her slipping up about the time zones between states once, but she reassured me that it was a mistake and I stupidly believed her. Towards the end she started trying to paint me out as a bad guy and taking all the awful things I've said to her that I've apologized for in the past and calling me a verbal abuser, but I never viewed any of it like that. To me it was just relationship discourse. Sometimes it got bad, but usually we were able to work through it. She was still planning things with me and sending me places she wanted to go even in early August around the time that she met that guy. We hadn't had any major fights since then, she was just stating past incidents. I always did everything she wanted, treated her to her favorite foods. She had a schooling thing she was doing that wouldn't turn into a job and she threw it away right in the middle like 2 weeks after signing up, somewhere between $2,000 to $4,000 of her father's money down the drain. Her now boyfriend sent me unsolicited pictures of his meat, threatened me, and tried to claim her as his, probably just to make me jealous or something, all before I knew about the bombshell. At this point she was still living with me. She tried to write that off as him being protective over her feelings and I told her that was definitely not true and that he was just being a cruel person. I don't really know what else to say.